Hi, I'm Nate. I watch The Dark Knight, and here is what I think of the Joker. Heath Ledger's Joker depiction is arguably the best depiction of the Joker on screen. Unfortunately, his depiction of this character was sealed with his own life. Heath Ledger was the first person to win an Oscar for acting in a superhero film. His movie is also the highest earning and the highest rated Batman film of all time. So I thought it'd be a good idea to take a look at him and see if he truly is an agent of chaos. Let's go! If you want to see the scenes that I reference in this video, go watch the movie for yourself. It's definitely worth the watch. This bank heist is a brilliant idea. Every thug behaves like a dependent variable. Depending on what one of them does, determines what the other people will do as a result. A dependent variable is a variable whose value is determined by a bunch of external factors. On the other side, an independent variable is a variable whose value is determined by internal factors. In terms of people, it depends on the situation if they act like independent or dependent variables. Joker's gang here is acting like complete dependent variables. Joker started it when he offered them a larger share of the money if they offed one of their partners, and all of them chose to react to that by offing one of their partners and taking a larger share of their money. See, this scene is another example of something he did earlier in the bank heist. He gives people a choice and they act accordingly. This, however, doesn't really seem chaotic or random to me. All I'm seeing is that the Joker is an expert in using game theory. Game theory is a branch of statistics where people's behaviors in response to certain situations or games are analyzed. Often in game theory, you act under the assumption that people will choose the best outcome for themselves. If Joker was actually random and chaotic instead of using game theory, he would have just chosen to kill two of the guys and have the third one join his crew. No need for all this pitting them against each other situation. Yep, this is another example of him not being chaotic, but just using game theory. He's making every individual try to act in their best interest by killing Coleman Reese instead of letting their loved ones die. Another thing that makes me seem like he's not random at all is the hospital he chooses to blow up. Out of all the hospitals, he chose to go and blow up the one that Dent was in. Out of all the hospitals in Gotham, he chose to blow up the biggest one. I'm really suspicious to think that instead of being actually random and chaotic, Joker just throws those words out to make people scared of him. Yep, this fairy scene isn't random either. This scene really boils down to the question of morality when applied to game theory. If people weighed their self-preservation heavier than their own morals and values, one or both of the boats were going to blow up. Fortunately, Gotham's citizens chose to weigh their morals more heavily. Okay, that's it for looking at the Joker today. Overall, I would rate him as an F for being an agent of chaos. From what I can gather from him, he chooses to do things less randomly and more deliberately using principles from game theory. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any movie characters that you would like me to look at, leave a comment down below and I'll get right to it. See you next time, Data Betas.